up, guys? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. I'm Titan number 7. Welcome to the channel. If it's not much a problem to you, I would appreciate it if you go and like and subscribe on this video. It would really help me out with the YouTube robot and the YouTube algorithm and stuff, so we could get some more videos and views rolling through. Today we're not going to be talking about any gameplay, or we're not going to be going over any of my gameplay or anything like that. We're actually going to be talking about my gaming setup and how exactly I'm streaming with just an iPhone and an Xbox. Streaming and making YouTube videos, I mean. Okay, so for the basics, we have a small black L-shaped gaming desk from Walmart. I'm going to put it right here, and I'll also put a link in the description below. Very cheap. It was only about 60 bucks or something like that. And I also have a 180 hertz Sangsu gaming monitor. This was also from Walmart, also super cheap. I think I also got this for like 70 bucks. And obviously an Xbox Series S and 2 iPhones. They don't need to be iPhones, but in my case, I have 2 iPhones I'm doing this with. One is recording this video right now. Now we'll talk about like the devices that I actually use to make content and stream, because this is the part that I actually needed a lot of help on. Previously, before, I had made automotive content that had been semi-successful. I had done like 1.4 million views on Instagram in under a year. But then coming into doing gaming content, I really didn't know like what was the best boom arms and microphones and webcams and things like that. And that's kind of where this guy comes in. This is Pugs Reviews. He is super awesome. Reviewing like technology, like streaming technology, especially the stuff that's compatible for the Xbox and everything. He's like an expert in the field of like streaming from an Xbox. I'm gonna leave his link in the description below. His reviews were very, very important for my decision-making process when I was like determining how I was gonna do this, for now at least, because this stuff is definitely gonna get upgraded over time, but this is what I have to work with right now. His reviews are actually the reason I purchased this microphone that I'm gonna show you here. This is the TONOR TCX3. It is fully compatible with an Xbox Series S and X. And I don't know about the old model, the older than S and X, but I know for S and X, this microphone, the TONOR TCX3, is 100% compatible. And like he says in his video, all you need is one wire, the wire they send. You connect it to your controller, and it just works. Not very much of a tech guy, but I know that the thing is with microphones and Xbox is that most microphones are inherently incompatible with the Xbox platform. Like, you'll plug them in and you might be able to record your game sound or your voice. You might be able to do that, but then it'll take other functions away. Like, you won't be able to hear game chat, or you won't be able to hear game sound. You won't be able to have like a headset, all these other things. But with this particular microphone, all you need to do is plug it in to your controller, and it just works. You can have a wireless headset, Bluetooth connected to the Xbox, and everything just works. I don't know how they did that. After we do that, we save and exit really fast after we kill him. And then, but it's pretty damn cool. So that's what I've been using on my recent videos now, because I noticed the audio quality was so bad on my Turtle Beach 600s that I just really wanted something else people can hear me through when I'm like streaming and making my YouTube videos. This one is actually going to be filmed on an iPhone, but I mean, That's all right. I've never done an iPhone video, but it'll work out in ways. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah. And like I said, I only found it because of his reviews. His reviews were really, really good. If you haven't checked him out, he's right here. I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below. And yeah, check him out. He is an expert in the field on streaming from an Xbox. I have that microphone connected to a Fi-Fi low profile boom arm, also suggested by him. I'll show it here, and I'll also leave a link in the description below. I think that's a really good purchase. Both of these together were only about like 110 bucks, so it wasn't really that expensive at all. It wasn't a thing that broke the bank. I didn't spend 300 bucks on just the microphone alone or anything like that. No, it was very this was very cheap equipment. I mean, no, okay, so the Fi-Fi boom arm is a very sturdy piece. The toner mic, not so much. The toner mic feels very cheap. However, it works perfectly for my need. It does its function perfectly for what I need it to do. And so that's why even though it feels like a piece of plastic shit, it's not a piece of plastic shit. Did that make any sense? I hope it did. Now onto the webcam that I'm using. This is the part that I'm definitely most disappointed in myself about. I did this under my own guidance. Nobody else was involved in this. This was the first thing that I bought when I decided I wanted to do like some streaming and stuff like that. I really should have done a little bit more research and stuff like that. This is a 2K camera. This is the Anker C2000, but I really should have got something like, I should have got a 4K camera. I am not impressed with my 2K camera at all. I definitely should have got 4K. I'll probably be getting 4K in the near future. I should not have done that. Plan on upgrading this stuff over time anyway. Granted, I already had the Xbox and the phone, so it made it a little bit easy. I haven't really spent that much from what I already had to begin streaming and creating content. And you don't even really need to spend this much. You can really stream and create content with less. But this is just what I wanted to have for a really cheap, basic, like budget gaming setup. So altogether, to have this little setup, if you're not including like the phones and the Xbox, if we're just including the hardware that I've recently purchased to if we're just talking about the hardware that I've recently purchased to have this little setup to start making these videos and stuff, we're only at about like maybe $230, $220. I did not spend an enormous amount. I didn't spend $200 on a desk and $300 on a monitor and $300 on a toner. And $300 on a microphone. No, I've spent like $200 for all of this together. No, not 200. 200's too low. I've spent like $250 for all of this together, which is really, really good. As you guys see in the pictures and the videos, it's pretty nice. We're just sitting here doing some videos and gaming. If you liked any of the content, or if you found any of this stuff informational, or if you liked anything that I said here, I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on this video. It really helps out with the YouTube robot and the YouTube algorithm to get some views rolling, and I'll talk to you all later.